Okay. Sorry, let me just get this. Okay. Hey guys. I know it's been a while since I've posted, but I just wanted to make a video. It's about my thoughts on the Dead Space games. Now I haven't played all of them. I I've only played the original Dead Space, the remake of it, and then Dead Space 2, and I'm currently playing Dead Space 3. So, before I get into it, spoilers. Like spoilers for the Dead Space games in case if you're playing through them or any of that stuff. This video is gonna contain spoilers, so it's just a heads up. In so it's just a heads up in case. So, um, the original Dead Space, the original one, came out 2008. I played it. It was fun. A little frustrating at some points, but overall I liked it. It was definitely scary. I did get jump scared a couple of times, but I never really encountered a part that was too difficult, you can say. Like, in late times, I probably died by the necromorphs probably like a few times, but I would say most of my game overs were probably from like environmental hazards. Those were a pain. The environmental hazards were a pain, but not too bad. I was able to get through it just fine. So anyway, I don't. Yeah, I don't really have. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. Oh, the characters. Let's see. Characters. Um, Isaac, protagonist Isaac Clarke. He's pretty cool. He's you know like he's like a badass systems engineer. I think that's what he is. I think he's well, maybe not a systems. He's a badass engineer, right? I like that. The two people that die at the beginning, Chen and Johnston. I can't really say anything about them because they were just there, you know, on the ship. They just died. Hammond, I thought he was pretty cool. Went out like a boss trying to fight the brute. And Daniels or Kendra Daniels, yeah, it was definitely. I mean, when I played it, it was definitely shocking. Now, spoilers. This is where I'll say some spoilers for at least the original. Uh, Daniels turned out to be bad. She turned out to be evil, and that was shocking. I didn't expect it, but yeah, I mean, everyone aside, oh, and Nicole Brennan too. I thought she was cool, at least from what we got to see, which is very little, but overall, uh, I liked the original Dead Space. So now we're getting on to the remake. Uh, yeah, the the remake of the sorry, the remake of the original Dead Space. Came out in like January. I managed to get it done all within the weekend. So like started on Friday, got it done on Sunday. Um I liked it. I liked it. Pretty much it's pretty much very similar to the original, but but there are definitely some changes to it. Like I know like some scenes are changed, like when you go into like the that like botanical part of the ship, instead of meeting Hammond, you meet Elizabeth Cross and um Oh, spoilers, by the way. You meet, you know, uh, Chen. Chen is like a necromorph, which wasn't in the original. He was just dead. But in this game, he got killed by a necromorph, and then an infector infected him. Basically, he was a necromorph. He mainly chased. You never fought him. He mainly you mainly just saw him in that like little cutscene with Hammond, and when Hammond Hammond pushed Necromorph China to the core. Um, Another thing is Isaac does talk, because in the original Dead Space he didn't talk, but in this one he does. So I thought that was pretty cool. And they got Gunnar Wright to voice Isaac, which Gunnar Wright is a cool voice actor. I think he does a good. I think he does a good job voicing Isaac. And even like the details, like if you like stomp, like Isaac will like swear, or if he's out of ammo, he'll swear, or if he's out of ammo, he'll swear. But the thing I like about it the most is like depending on your health, like Isaac will kind of be like different, or no, not different. His voice will be different depending on the health. So like basically, like if Isaac's at full health, will obviously sound healthy, but if he's like like kind of like in the yellow part of the health, like yellow part of the health, you can tell that, like, oh yeah, he's injured, and then the red part you can really tell. So yeah, overall I like the Dead Space remake. It was pretty fun. Dead Space 2, it was really good. I really like Dead Space 2. uh Managed to get it done, same as the remake. Got it done with it about in the weekend time span. um I liked it. Implemented gameplay mechanics. I like the low gravity um thing where you use the thrusters. It was definitely I definitely like it more than the than when you jumped around in the original one. I like the thrusters a lot better. Um, Isaac does talk in this one, voiced by Gunnar Wright, but the game came out in like 2011. I'm pretty sure. No, no, it no, I'm no, it no, it did come out in 2011. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. I like Dead Space 2. It was a good game. I like the ending. I like how Isaac got a new friend, Ellie. I'm pretty sure he and Ellie also dated after the game, but if you haven't played Dead Space 3, spoilers, they did end up splitting up. Uh yeah, in terms of enemies, I like the enemies. They're scary. Necromorphs, the slashers as they're called, which is like the normal type, and you got like the lurkers, the jumpers, and then like the ones that run really fast. Those were definitely annoying. The ones that ran really fast were annoying. Um, or the or the or like the guardians. They're not really too bad. Like if you know how to deal with them, they're not really too bad. And then you have like the ones with like kind of like the fat ones where if you shoot it, then those little things will come out, or the ones with that like exploding thing on their hand. Yeah, they're pretty scary. And then I'll talk a little bit about Dead Space 3. I'm only on like chapter 4 of it, but so far from what I've played of Dead Space 3 so far, I'm not liking it entirely. It's like, yeah, I'm not, yeah, I'm not liking it so far. It's not that it's difficult, it's just that it just feels different from the other games. And the upgrade bench is kind of confusing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll eventually figure it out, but it's still confusing. But I'll probably post like a follow-up video for when I do get Dead Space 3. For when I do get Dead Space 3 done, I'll give my thoughts on that when I finish it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.